Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do a 1.16 themed modern house. As you can see, this house has a nice interior design with a nice swimming pool in the back. So anyways, besides that, let's get right into the build. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some stripped oak wood and just place it just like this. Obviously, this is the front of your house, the way I'm looking at the chicken, and you're gonna want to go 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're gonna want this side to be 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go down and then you just finish off this square just as follows. Then the next thing you're gonna want to do is dig down 2 blocks. You're gonna want to dig down the entirety of the swimming pool just as follows, and it should be a pretty easy design to do, nothing too hard. The resources are also not too bad, but anyways, you're going to want to get some lapis blocks and you just want to fill in this side over here. Obviously, if you don't want, it doesn't have to be lapis, it can be something else, but mainly I would want to go for lapis because it has a nice texture, and you can either maybe pick prismarine or something like that. So it's really up to you. I just like to use this block because it's a nice block, to be honest. So gonna want to place in some nice lighting, to keep your pool nice and bright, as you can see, and also here on the sides just like this. And then you can put a gold block in here and a gold block in there. Then you probably just want to finish off this with lapis because it's a nice color for a pool, you know. And yeah, just slowly you can fill it in, just simply just like this, just right as I do. Okay, now you're probably going to want to get this block over here, the stripped oak log, and you're going to want to get all the excess dirt out of here as well, just so you can basically have a nice floor which you can swim on, just simply like this. Then also I need a water bucket, which I have forgotten, but doesn't matter. Um, that chicken is annoying me, but basically now you can just simply fill in the swimming pool in with water, and as a pretty nice texture to it. You can put trapdoors on the glowstone if they really do bother you. Honestly, I probably wouldn't remove it because I don't really mind it, but I think it's pretty cool design. So this is basically a pool ready. Just the only thing you're going to want to put in here on the sides are these planes, black stained glass paint, and actually you don't have to put them in here at the forward part. That was not what I wanted to do. And then as the last decorative feature, you're obviously, this is going to be in a survival world probably, so you don't want mobs to you know jump on you when you're in your swimming pool. So just to have a nice design so that won't happen, you just place in these nether brick walls just simply like this. I think the red nether brick walls would look just a tiny bit contrasty, so I think that this should do. Anyways, this is the pool ready. Let's get on to the second part. So then next of all, you're going to want to get yourself some smooth sandstone stairs. Normal sandstone stairs will also be fine, but you go 2 blocks from the right side here of the swimming pool, looking at it from this side. You place in 2 adjacent blocks just simply like this. Then you get stripped crimson Hyphae or whatever that's called, and you skip a block here and you go up another 3 blocks just like this. Then you skip over another 3 blocks here. You do another pillar and then also another 3 blocks here. Then you're going to want to do a bit of a rim around this, just simply like this. And that should give you a nice construction as to where your house should be. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place in a warped stair over here, and then just continue this pattern just simply like this until you simply have a nice roof design as I'm doing right here. So you do in the same at this side, you go around, place, go around, place, and then you go in here, place, go in here, and you place as well. Then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side, just repeat step after step. You can just put a normal block just simply like this. If you want and it bothers you can also replace that wall there with your stair or roof or whatever you want to call it, and just keep on going like this until your roof is officially done. Then you're going to want to place in an upside down, actually sorry, not an upside down, a normal stair block, just simply like, or Jesus, an upside down, yes, I was right, an upside down block just like this. Also on the other side, just simply like this. You're going to want to connect it up with the crimson hyphae, the stripped crimson hyphae, sorry. Then you're going to want to get your normal stairs once again, which suit the block palette, and you're just going to want to fill it in just simply like this. Then you want to get some lanterns. You're going to place in 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. This should come out looking like this. You're going to want to place in a lantern just right here, and then just going to want to finish off your design of your house just simply just by adding 2 more stair blocks on each side. So that should be the top part of your house done. Then the next thing you're going to want to get is some chiseled polished blackstone, which is, in my opinion, probably a really nice floor block you can use. So you're going to want to repeat this throughout the whole build, and you can just fill it in just simply like this. When your house is fully done, you're going to want to live in it. You're going to do some cool stuff. It's a nice survival house, but it'll serve you well. So the next thing we're going to want to do is want to place soul lanterns underneath these overhangs, just simply like this. Not over there, on the edge overhangs. Just add a bit of, color to the vibe. Oh, sorry, the color to the vibe, and also you're going to want to break that a glass block or glass over there. So that's basically this part done. So the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get black stained glass, or sorry, not just stained glass. So sorry. Then you're going to want to just place it in just simply like this, all around your build, except obviously you want to keep the entrance to your pool just simply like that. And then you can add these decorative blocks just simply all inside. Then you're going to want to break kind of like a cross shape inside here. You don't actually have to place them and then break it. You could just simply create the cross shape in the first place. And then you're going to want to place in these glass panes, not like this, but like this, and you'll have a nice X shape just simply like this. Next of all, you're going to want to, okay, so after we finish this, next of all, you're going to want to obviously put in your door. I recommend you put it in standing, looking, facing outside, and place it in like this. And there is basically a nice entrance to your house in the first place. So the next thing, we can actually replace these with something more useful. This is barrels, and obviously we don't want to have every single wall transparent, so we're going to add a bit of texture to it, and we're going to add these trapdoors just simply like this. The next thing actually one more over. Actually, no, just leave it like this. Then you're going to want to put in 2 barrels facing like this. You're going to want to get yourself a ladder, just like this. And then the final thing, you're going to want to get yourself a bed so you can put it up here. It might be a bit hard to, put it up, so just place a block somewhere here, and it shouldn't be that hard to place in. And looks like I'm having a bit of a problem. Oh well. This block has to actually be a solid block, which I forgot, because a solid block, or sorry, a bed can be on a normal block, but has to be placed on 2 solid blocks. So that's something you're going to want to be aware of. There we go. So after this, you can remove your blocks. You're going to want to get the barrel once again, or you can just leave it as it is. Maybe you can, put in a polished blackstone or something, maybe a diamond block, something rare you found, just something to keep as a, nice decorative block. So I think we're just going to keep it like this. And then you're going to want to put in your trapdoor just facing like this. You can also put in another one here, and that can just simply stay like this. You can also add a bit of more storage by adding some chests into the build or something like this. So you can add a nice double chest just simply like this, and a one over here. Will that open? Yes, it will, because that's a stair block above it. So this is, and also some more storage over here just for safety keeping. And obviously you're gonna not want mobs and stuff spawning in here. So this is basically your interior design done. So after we have all this finished, next thing you're going to want to do is you want to make a nice banner. So I recommend using a green banner and putting a white dye or bone meal in this sequence. You're going to get a green banner with this kind of pattern, and all you're going to want to do is just, okay, not like this, you're going to just want to place it in each of these sides which are a bit uncovered, just to have a bit more variation to the build. And also we can also maybe put one here on the back, which is gonna come out really nicely. And also if you really want to go overboard with it, you can also put them here on the side. I personally think it looks good. Don't know how you, but me definitely. But yeah, you can maybe do another banner pattern if you wish to, where you want to choose that as well if you want. So this is basically the pattern done. All we're going to have to do now is just build the front garden, and also the roof of this house. So we can add a bit of height and variation by just removing some of these lanterns, and maybe adding in soul campfires, which will definitely look a bit better from like a distance. If you want, you can put hay bales underneath them, but I don't know how you're gonna like the variation. But I think that's pretty much it for, as we call, the roof and the house itself. So next off, we're gonna do the garden. So next of all, we're going to be doing the garden. You can just, maybe remove some of these blocks that are just simply hanging out just right here. You don't have to do all of them, but it's just to keep it as a, nice garden design slash thing. So what you're going to want to do is just going to want to place down these random, nylium blocks and crimson and warp nylium, because preferably they look really nice. So just try not to have a lot of it stuck together, because then it's like not gonna look really nice. So just make sure you do add that little tiny bit of variation to your build, if you understand. And I think this is pretty much nice. Also, you can bone meal it, and you can make a tiny bit of a pathway if you wish, just coming out of your house, just simply like this. Then the other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some fences. So we're going to search up fence posts and probably oak fences are the nicest ones, so you can put them in just simply around your build just to give it that bit of extra texture. And also on top we're going to maybe put in some lanterns on top or something. By the way, if you are in the Java version of Minecraft, this works also with chains. In Bedrock it doesn't, but if you are in Bedrock, you're probably best of all using these. Anyways, the last thing we're going to want to put in is probably a bit more light on top of these, which adds, a tiny bit more of that variation. And also the last thing, maybe we can put in like a grindstone area here and something like this. Maybe up here will do. Also, one thing on the normal version of this house, I had stairs like this. Oh, not like this, like this. If you want, you wish you can put them in here. If you don't have to. But anyways, this is pretty much the house done. So this was pretty much it for me. Subscribe to my channel, smash that subscribe button, not just subscribe. Like this, the like button, whatever, or I'll smash your mom.